Hello and welcome to Mecha Encyclopedia, a series that covers the Mech Encyclopedia section from the Super Robot Wars games. In this video, we'll be going over the Allied King of Braves GaoGaiGar final and the King of Kings GaoGaiGar vs. Betterman units featured in Super Robot Wars 30. As always, the unit information provided will be solely from the descriptions given in-game. And before we get started, thank you for watching and I hope you enjoy. The first unit we'll take a look at is GaoFighGar. Main pilots, Shishioh, Renais Shishioh. Sub-pilots, none. Size, 1L. Height, 31.5 meters. Weight, 630 tons. Fighting GaoGaiGar is a fighting mechanoid born from the final fusion between Mechanoid GaoFar and the 3 Gao machines. It was a result of the GaoFighGar project, a development plan launched by 3G to give birth to a new Brave after Galleon had left Earth. The combination sequence was programmed by Alouette Pommier, a child prodigy who was only 5 years old at the time. The newly developed Phantom Ring and Wall Ring are stored inside its frame in an incorporeal state. Combined with Evolutor Gai's G-Power, GaoFighGar's combat level is at the very least on par with that of the original GaoGaiGar. While the original model was destroyed in the Trinary solar system, 3G was able to repurpose the prototype Phantom Gao that had once been stolen by Bionet so that it could be used by Gai. Attacks include Drill Knee, Broken Phantom, Hell and Heaven. GaoFighGar comes equipped with the Protect Wall, a barrier nullifying ranged attacks that do less than 1800 damage. And the GS Ride, increasing accuracy, mobility, armor, and damage as the pilot's morale rises. The next unit is GaoGaiGo. Main pilots, Kaidoh, Mamoru. Sub-pilots, Kaidoh, Mamoru. Size, 1L. Height, unknown. Weight, unknown. GaoGaiGo is a new King of Braves born from the final fusion of the Neuro-Mechanoid Kakuseijin Gai and the 3 Gao machines, Stealth Gao 2, Drill Gao 2, and Liner Gao 2. In addition to the GS Ride, it also employs Neuronoid Use Linker Gel as a power source. While this allows for a higher power output, its operating time is comparatively reduced. It is installed with the dual-kind system, and it is capable of responding to the G and J powers of its head divers, Mamoru and Kaidoh. Its armaments are in line with the rest of the GaoGaiGar series, and can equip various 3G tools. The dual-kinds Hinoki Sai and Keita Aono can also operate GaoGaiGo as reserve head divers. Attacks include Drill Knee, Broken Phantom, Synapse Attack, Hell and Heaven, and Hell and Heaven G+J. GaoGaiGo comes equipped with the Protect Wall, a barrier nullifying ranged attacks that do less than 1800 damage. The GS Ride, increasing accuracy, mobility, armor, and damage as the pilot morale rises. And the dual-kind system, granting the effects of all Canceller, and increasing maximum energy, mobility, accuracy, and weapon attack based on the pilot's skill level. Next up is GaoGaiGar. Main pilots, Shishioh. Sub-pilots, none. Size, 1L. Height, 31.5 meters. Weight, 630 tons. GaoGaiGar is a super mechanoid born from the final fusion between the Mechanoid GaiGar and the 3 Gao machines. Galleon was transported from the past with the power of the Betterman. It is exactly as it was after the battle against EI-02. But thanks to Gai's Evolutor abilities, as well as the improved performance of the latest Gao machines, its combat level is equivalent to that of a modern unit. Attacks include Drill Knee, Broken Magnum, Dividing Driver, Hell and Heaven, Goldian Double Hammer. GaoGaiGar comes equipped with the Protect Shade, nullifying ranged attacks that do less than 1600 damage, and the GS Ride, increasing accuracy, mobility, armor, and damage as the pilot's morale rises. The next unit is King Jader. Main pilot, Soldato J. Sub-pilots, Tomoro 0117. Size, 2L. Height, 101 meters. Weight, 32,720 tons. King Jader is a giant mechanoid born from the mega fusion of Jader and the J Carrier. It is powered by the J Jewel, ultra technology of alien origin, similar to the G-Stones. However, its power output is much higher. It is equipped with mighty weapons, such as the Quint-linked Maser cannons, turret-mounted anti-meson cannons, ES missiles, and more. Its strongest weapon, the J-Quoth, was powerful enough to destroy a Primal Vol with a single blow. At one point, it had been corrupted by 000 and turned into a Conqueror King. But with the combined efforts of Guy, Mamoru, and their comrades, ultimately brought King Jader back, recovering a strong and reliable ally. Attacks include ES missiles, anti-missile cannons, J-Quoth. King Jader comes equipped with generating armor, a barrier reducing all damage by 1500. The next unit is the Kakuseijin V2. Main pilots, Keita, Hinoki, Mamoru, Kaidoh. Sub-pilots, Keita, Hinoki, Mamoru, Kaidoh. Size, 1L. Height, unknown. Weight, unknown. The Kakuseijin V2 is a neuronoid successor to the Kakuseijin N1. It can change between two modes, Accept Mode, Humanoid, and Active Mode, Dinosaur. The Kakuseijin V2 is larger than conventional neuronoids, and its combat abilities are also much higher. With that said, it is still classified as a manned investigation pod. Its successor, the Kakuseijin Z, would later be developed specifically for combat use, and would then be modified into the Kakuseijin Gai. Attacks include melee, synapse attack, double synapse attack. The Kakuseijin V2 comes equipped with the dual kind system, granting the effects of all Canceller, and increases max energy, mobility, accuracy, and weapon attack based on the pilot's skill level. The next unit is Betterman Cataphract. Main pilot, Lamia. Sub-pilots, none. Size, 1L. Height, unknown. Weight, unknown. Betterman Cataphract is the combined form of 6 transformed Bettermen: Forte, Arhat, Pundus, Turba, Ahriman, and Lume. Created by the power of Arhan's Pectofolex Sanctus, this is the ultimate form the Bettermen reached in order to cope with the abnormal environment surrounding Conqueror King Genesik. By ingesting the animus seed of Socius Terra, Serra is able to transform into Betterman Socius and merge with them, creating Cataphract Terra. In this form, the Bettermen can unleash the Psycho Finale. Attacks include Psycho Glory, Psycho Calm, Psycho Gravity, Psycho Finale. Betterman Cataphract comes with natural health and energy regeneration, as well as an all-disabler. The last unit is Final GaoGaiGar. Main pilot, Guy Shishioh. Sub-pilots, Mikoto, Renais, Kaidoh, Mamoru, Hinoki, and Keita. Size, 1L. Height, 31.45 meters. Weight, 684.7 tons. Final GaoGaiGar is the strongest and last King of Braves. It is a modified Genesik GaoGaiGar, recovered after it had been usurped by 000. The original Genesik GaoGaiGar was developed as a safety measure against the 11 planetary Masters of Soul. Its operating time was virtually unlimited due to its Genesik aura. While the term Genesik means origin or beginning, this GaoGaiGar is called Final because its purpose is to bring an end to all conflicts. Upon its back is engraved the 3G Gathering emblem, a combination of the emblems of every 3G past and present. To compensate for the damaged control cores of the Genesik machines, Guy and his comrades must manually perform the fusion sequence. By equipping 3G's latest tool, the Goldian Armor, Final GaoGaiGar can use the Goldian Finger. Attacks include Will Knife, Broken Magnum, Bolting Driver, Hell and Heaven Unlimited, Goldian Finger. Final GaoGaiGar comes equipped with the Protect Shade, a barrier nullifying ranged attacks to do less than 2,000 damage. Genesik Armor, which reduces all damage by 1200, and GS Ride, increasing accuracy, mobility, armor, and damage as pilot morale rises. And that's it for the GaoGaiGar related units featured in Super Robot Wars 30. Renais gets to use GaoFighGar after Guy gets GaoGaiGar back, and the original GaoGaiGar had a very short description, mainly explaining why it showed up. King Jader is pretty much a cut and paste from Super Robot Wars T, and you can tell from the sprites. The Kakuseijin V2 isn't very good, very obviously the weakest of the bunch, though it did say it was not developed for combat. Betterman Cataphract is an absolute unit though. Good attacks, massive health pool with HP and energy regen, and Lamia has soul. Betterman Cataphract is also a secret unit, just use Final GaoGaiGar to beat them when they have their duel. You'll know when it happens. Final GaoGaiGar has 7 spiritless to use, which makes it very self-sufficient. Its armor is also on par with Maz and Kaiser, only 100 less. You can also split everyone back up into their respective units if you don't want to use Final GaoGaiGar. I think all of the GaoGaiGar units are very solid, other than the Kakuseijin V2. A lot of the units eat up energy though. GaoGaiGo specifically takes up a lot of energy with all of its attacks. And even Final GaoGaiGar can only use Golden Finger a few times before running out of energy. If you love GaoGaiGar, you'll get no problem getting solid use out of all these units. And that'll be it for this video. If you made it this far, a subscription and like would be appreciated, as I'd like this series to grow. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.